Yo, yo, yo! Everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black.
Hey, Snog, checking in from that satellite of ours.
I'm your voice, Game Dollar.
Oh, Scheme Dollar. What up, fellers? Everybody chilling?
Yeah, Oscar night.
Oscar night. Yeah, that's right.
I did not know until you brought it up 5 minutes ago.
I know. I totally spaced it. I knew about it, but I was not thinking about it. Just put my.
You guys aren't big Fableman
Did Terrifier
fans?
2 win anything?
Terrifier 2? Probably not. Probably
it won like the slasher award.
I was gonna say most profit on a budget. That movie probably did it.
The Senseless Violence Award.
Oh, actually, you know what? I was getting that confused with that Winnie the Pooh movie. I guess that's at like $100,000 budget.
Oh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah, and that shit's already projected to make like multiple millions of dollars.
Everything I've read about
Cocaine Bear.
that is terrible.
Best picture.
I'm sure it is.
2023.
I'm trying to see that this week.
Whatever the next year is. Cocaine Bear was great.
And my birthday's coming up this weekend. I'm trying to see that shit.
It's fun.
Exactly.
It was a fun ass movie. It was so much fun.
See,
I was smiling the whole fucking. I was smiling the whole movie, dude. The whole fucking movie, I was smiling.
And he was only on weed.
Yeah, no, it's just I don't know. It's good schlock.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's exactly.
The minute you start thinking about stuff, you're like, "What? That doesn't. Why would they do that?"
Right.
The only thing for me is I'm a stickler for practical effects. I could have wished they used more practical effects instead of full on CG.
Yeah,
but
the bear.
It was still good.
I don't know. There are times where
I
the
still
bear's a
enjoyed the shit
little
out of it.
rubbery.
Yeah, but I still very, very much enjoyed that movie.
Who was that? The director? I can't remember her name right now.
Elizabeth Banks.
It is Elizabeth Banks. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I love her as an actress, so I want to support her.
It's one of those movies that if they went like full out with the like super gory practical effects,
yeah,
it would have made the movie even better because it was like on that par with the comedy. Like I thought if they did like overdid it with the gore, it wouldn't have hurt the movie at all.
The
gore
gore is
take it serious if they didn't want to, but it was done really well.
That movie, I don't know. For me, like I was like, I like honestly had to like remember that the movie was R for like, because like the first few kills are off screen and then it's just like super gory, and you're like, oh, okay.
Love it.
I can't tell you how many times I said, "Oh shit."
A little misdirection. Love it.
Yeah, no.
I said "oh shit" and chuckled so many times throughout that movie.
Yeah, like there was definitely a couple times where I was like, "Is this PG-13?" No, they've said "fuck" a few times.
Yeah.
Like, so like, it's like, well, maybe they were saving. So.
No spoilers, but Julian, my favorite part was the kids.
Yeah, that was funny.
No. Yeah.
Most of the humor like almost all the humor lands, Ray Liotta's swan song.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rest in peace, young Ray. I mean,
I heard something that he filmed another movie before that might come out after this.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you know how that shit is. Like,
but I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard, something like that.
If I'm remembering correctly, smoke a lot of weed. I think that movie that he was involved in, someone got caught up in a scandal, and it kind of got put on hold.
All right.
If I'm remembering that right. But don't quote me. Yeah, I'm trying to see Cocaine Bear this week. I already got 2 tickets to see John Wick 4, and we're talking about the Oscars before we came on, and what was it? Everything Everywhere All at Once is kicking buttocks.
That's a great movie.
Good movie.
Well deserved.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we talked about it when it came out. But Game and I both recommend it. I
haven't seen it yet. I know
it's
on
dope.
Showtime.
It literally made me laugh and cry. So.
You said it made you laugh and what? Cry?
And cry. So that old cliche of it makes you laugh, it makes you cry.
I love it.
But who would have guessed that the story of a neglective Asian mother and their child asking for acceptance would resonate with me?
What the fuck? No way.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have thought? Yeah. It sucks because I wanted to see that in theater multiple times, but every time we were going to go, something happened. And just, yeah, I just love it. The representation, I'm not an Asian person, but I grew up with the culture and I have a lot of Asian friends and just family members that I consider them. And yeah, man, it's fucking nice though. That representation, it's fucking real. And
Fuck, Short Round won an Oscar.
I know, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, nice. He did?
Yeah, he won.
Fucking what,
like supporting?
No, yeah, best supporting nice. Actor, male performance.
Good shit. Yeah, he was really good in that movie. Both of them were.
My nigga. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's just tight.
Fun fact about that. Chunk from Goonies grew up to be an entertainment lawyer.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, and his fucking client is that guy. Or one of his clients is that guy. So
really?
Goonies,
That's dope.
Yeah, Goonies stick together.
That'd be funny if he represented them all.
Bro, that gives me so much hope and inspiration. Shit, we've been talking about movies for about damn near 10 minutes. This is great.
Creed 3. Still haven't seen that shit.
Yeah, I've got tickets for that lined up next week as well. I think I'm seeing John Wick first and then Creed and then John Wick.
I know a lot of people are going to hate on it, but I'm excited to see the new Scream. I don't give a shit if it sucks. I'm still going to watch it.
That's do it.
I'll probably wait till it comes out on streaming, but Scream's my
same
slasher franchise. I've seen all of them. They're all
same.
Yep. That's crazy. I've seen all.
Gotta watch them all.
Gotta watch them all. I saw the last one in theaters.
Yeah, I've seen. I've seen all of them except for 5 in the theater. So I guess I probably won't see 6 in the theater, but
I did hear or read, that it's the best that Scream has done in an opening, which is pretty tight. So I'm like, is it us going to see that shit or is it the younger kids? I want to see the demographics for that shit.
It's also just this time of year. There's not much to like go up against.
There's a lot. It's different now, man. Streaming is fucked up. Streaming fucked up everything.
Yeah, but I just mean like in the theaters. It's like, what, you're going to see Avatar for the 4th time or whatever?
No, but in 2 weeks, you got John Wick. We got Creed that just came out. We got fucking Mario's coming out in a couple.
Oh, yeah, Mario looks good. It's a preview for something.
Cocaine Bear. I mean, like, it's not like, like that, but it's like
Dungeons and Dragons is coming out.
That is
Dungeons and Dragons. I want to see that. That looks fun. Mario, everybody was shitting on Mario. Everything I've seen from Mario looks good.
It looks great. I'm like, from the outside looking in, I'm like, man, how do these motherfuckers keep getting all the movies? You know what I'm saying? And that was my only beef kind of with Chris Pratt. Like, I don't have any beef with him, but I'm like, it's just this kind of that I had a beef with what's his face? I can't think of Ryan Reynolds, like multiple superheroes, and then he finally stuck it, so I'm like, oh, this nigga's getting all the money with Marvel. Now he's about to get all the money with fucking this shit. He was getting all the shit with, again, not necessarily hating per se, but kind of just like there's millions of people on this planet and you went with Chris Pratt for Mario. But
you say the same thing about Seth Rogen. Look at Seth Rogen. He just got the new Ninja Turtles cartoon.
But after seeing the trailers for the Mario shit, like Julian said, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking dope. It's gonna be Leilani's first movie. Hopefully she fucking sits through that shit.
Nice.
Not the 3D version, because I'm not a terrible parent. Here you go, 3-year-old almost.
No,
put on these goggles.
She's not gonna be able to like sit through a movie with fucking.
Put on these glasses that are gonna be way bigger than your head.
Oh, that shit's funny. But yeah, so there's some heat coming out. Like, and it's not like the big blockbusters, but there's a lot of shit more so than the last like fucking 5 years. It feels like, and maybe a lot of these movies got put on.
Well, we did basically have 1 year of no movies and a year of very limited movies.
Yeah.
So it's just there hasn't been a lot of like consistent, like, fucking remember when Kong versus Godzilla was gonna save movie theaters?
Yeah, and I saw that shit twice in the theater. It's like, yeah, I'm doing my part. I'm kidding. I didn't have that fucking thought.
HBO Max for me, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I've watched it so many times on HBO Max. It's fucking ridiculous. It is.
No, I saw it because I got the vaccine at the time. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to a movie.
Mm-hmm. We out here. We going to do shit.
But should we talk about sports?
Oh yeah, I know. I was just thinking about this. Maybe we should talk about sports.
This ain't the movie podcast.
This ain't the movie. Fuck it. All right, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report for real this time. Nigga, we talking about sports and things that we care about in the sports world, like Dan Snyder being a piece of shit, as we all knew. Excuse me.
Oh, Danny boy. Apparently, he will not sell the team to Jeff Bezos. Like, yeah.
So petty.
Yeah, but I get it.
I mean, I get it too. I get it.
If you know, the guy who fucking paper fucked you over like that, not that he didn't deserve it, but like, yeah, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not fucking selling you my goddamn team.
Oh, shit. No, I know. It's funny. You're the one that's forcing the hand and like, hey, motherfucker, I'm buying that shit from you too. Like, nah, it's very. To me, it just shows like at this level, it becomes down to it's literally just like petty beefs because it's not about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was strictly a business deal, I'd be selling it to one of the richest people on the planet. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to sell it. Like,
I know.
He's
being forced out. So it's just like you might as well make the best of the shitty situation. But fuck money and fuck Jeff Bezos. Because he's the reason why I'm selling this team. I can't wrap my mind around that shit because I'm not a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah. So like, I don't know. It's also just like whoever didn't fucking buy that team there. We don't even know if it's gonna be like a single ownership or if it's gonna be like a group thing.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, that franchise is still worth a crazy amount of money. Like
the location, I guess, in history that I've never been alive for to witness. You know, there've been dope players and shit.
I mean,
on the Skins,
they were good technically while we were alive, but it's like the same kind of thing. It's like, yeah, we were alive for the Reagan presidency. We don't fucking like remember any of it.
Right. That's
Skame might.
Skame. No, Skame's not that old. I give him a lot of shit. Skame's only like a year or two older than me. It's not.
Well, yeah, no, but that's what I mean. It's like, right. I don't know. Maybe he has vague memories of being 4. I might, but they also just might be just like people being like, "This is what you were like when you were 4."
Right, and you formulate those images. Yeah. You get to a certain age and it's like, did that shit really happen? Or am I just fucking imagining that shit? I smoke way too much weed. Focus on now.
Memories are really, because you don't really remember the thing. You just remember the last time you remembered it.
Right. Right. So fucking crazy.
But, hey, NCAA tournament, March Madness is happening.
Oh, March Madness.
Yeah. Drake Bulldogs. 12th seed in the Midwest Division. So happy to report that my team will almost certainly get bounced out of the first round, but hey, we're there. So go Bulldogs.
Participation trophies for everyone.
I'll probably buy a t-shirt.
No, that's tight though. Yeah, yeah. That's cool because now we have a kind of a reason to pay attention to talk about it.
Yeah, like it was funny, like both the men and the women both made the tournament, but it's like the women are just like now getting announcements about it and stuff.
Crazy.
So. But yeah, you know, I don't know. It'll be nice to have a team with a rooting interest beyond me just being like, hey, I guess this team. I don't know. Filled out. It's been years since I fucking filled out a bracket or anything like that.
Fuck yeah.
The year I did the best was the year I decided that I was just going to pick on which mascot I preferred. And I ended up finishing like second in the pool.
Oh, man.
Not a bad strategy.
Yeah, no, I picked a lot of upsets. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll take a turtle over a, what is that, a gold miner? Yeah, fuck that.
That's so funny. Oh shit.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll keep me interested for a little bit, but yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really care about the NCAA tournament. Dead,
Me
Dead,
neither.
Deadspin has them 55 out of 65. So
Damn.
yeah, well, it's not the worst.
Ah, facts.
Not
Facts.
not bottom five. So
Hell yeah. Uh,
but
nigga. This Michael Irving shit. We haven't talked about that at all.
what is Michael Irvin? Is he get arrested again?
No, no, no. Just the whole shit that happened at the Marriott Hotel and how this so if you don't know, Michael Irvin was supposed to do some Super Bowl coverage. Apparently some shit went down at the hotel and he got removed from broadcasting and all the shit went down. And recently a judge was like, release the video to him, and then Marriott hasn't released the video. So the judge is like, now you have to release the video unedited, and just like it's a hot fucking mess. But
Oh,
yeah,
he was accused of making unwanted advances to our employee.
yeah.
Well, at least he didn't slit a guy's throat this time for sitting in a chair.
I forgot about that. Michael's crazy. Nope.
I
Now,
believe I believe
yeah,
Rick James said it best when he said cocaine is a hell of a drug.
yeah.
Cocaine and hits to the head. Lethal combination.
They're great.
Fucking Jerry Jones just gave the guy like $200,000 and then like they swept it under the rug.
It makes so much more sense. I totally forgot about that. So like the reaction to everything makes so much more sense now that you've reminded me of
that is just one of the things he did.
I don't bro. I just knew he did a lot of cocaine and shit and did like wild shit. So like I don't really know the details because like that wasn't really my era. Like I was coming up, but I wasn't really paying attention to football. I knew who he was, but it wasn't like that.
No, it's like
Damn.
I knew Michael Irving mostly as a commentator. Like I was aware of football during those Super Bowl years, but also it was like my dad hated Dallas, so it was like I was always rooting for the other team.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I remember reading that. I was like, he slit a guy's throat? And he's like everyone's just like, all right. But Ray Lewis allegedly killed the guys.
Right. He held him down.
He just held him down. I didn't see nothing. He just got in his limo and drove away.
That's the shit I remember because that's from when I was watching football heavy.
They built a statue.
Uh-huh. It's just him holding down a football. Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Any trades you guys want to talk about or anything? The fucking Bears fleeced the fucking Panthers for that number 1 overall.
Oh yeah, dog. I saw that shit. Which is I didn't get too far into it because like draft picks, it gets a little too much right now. My kid is getting older, so I can start paying attention to more shit. It's getting a little easier. Not that it's easy by any means, but she's a little bit more autonomous. So it's like, oh shit, I can actually sit down and read an article now and not have to worry about her like accidentally killing herself. It was fucking nice. So yeah, that was one of those instances. I pulled it up and I was like, yeah, I'm about to read. And then she just comes out of the cut, daddy. I'm like, oh shit, put my phone down, totally forgot about it. But yeah, finessed them.
Yeah, they fucking Bears had the first overall pick. They traded with the Panthers. Now they have the third or sixth, one of the two.
Yeah.
But it was a fleece. They got picks for next year. They got DJ Moore. So there are no good players left on those Panthers and on that
Damn.
Panthers team.
Yeah, they're all going fire sale. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. You get that number one pick, you can build a team around them.
Oh, for sure.
You got 4 years with that rookie contract, so
Right, and we saw that. We knew this was going to happen when they what's his name left? Fucking
Christian McCaffrey. They got better after
Christian
he
McCaffrey.
left.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So,
He's a ball hog.
yeah, stat pattern.
Hit us with some shit, Skame.
Yeah, was
Nope.
there a race today? Fights this weekend?
All race canceled.
Oh, too rainy.
Yeah, no. We had what was it? The United Rental Workers United 500 from Phoenix Raceway. William Byron ended up picking up his second win in a row and took this one over. What were you mumbling over there, Black?
The name of the race.
United Rental Work United 500.
That's what I was like.
At Phoenix Raceway.
It's like someone who doesn't just like learn how to fucking put words together named that.
Well, it's probably the United race, and then somebody was like, "Oh, our name has United in it. We can just like add it to that. We can sponsor that race."
Oh god,
That's
damn
great
it!
synergy.
I did not mean to cut you off, brother. Shit.
That's all good. So we had Byron, like I said, winning his second in a row, winning that race. Ryan Blaney was in second. Tyler Reddick was in third. Kyle Larson was in fourth, and Kevin Harvick was in fifth.
Okay.
Another thing that I seen, there was a high school kid won an Xfinity race this weekend.
What?
What's his name? Sammy Smith.
Oh, okay,
high school
Sammy.
student he's been taking classes online. Just won his first Xfinity race today.
Oh wow!
No, not today. I think it was yesterday.
It's Saturday. That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, crazy. Kids in high school and he's fucking winning races at the second highest level in motorsports. Well, in stock car racing.
Yeah, stock car racing, right. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Good for him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully that's it for the NASCAR world.
NASCAR. We didn't do a
Vroom vroom.
I need that fucking Nissan vroom vroom shit. Every time he's done with NASCAR. Just deafening. Fuck. Shit.
Zoom zoom.
Yeah. Have you watched the XFL at all?
I watched like one game.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Paxton Lynch's first game.
What, is he on Seattle?
I watched part of a game on opening day, and that was it.
Yeah, I can't remember who he was on. I remember watching him throw a touchdown, and then I was like, that was cool. And I started watching something else, and then Twitter was like, Paxton Lynch has been benched. That was the other interesting fact. Paxton Lynch is the only quarterback to play in and be benched in the NFL, XFL, CFL, USFAL, and yeah, I think that was it. But he's the only player to play and be benched in all of those leagues.
Oh no!
Camera fell.
He fell.
Man down.
Back.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I remember seeing a kickoff and being like, "Oh, that was cool," but that's like all I remember.
I watched the Seattle game, and it was pretty good. It was football. It was interesting. I liked the presentation. There are certain aspects I'm like, yo, the NFL needs to take this shit, but it never will. And
I mean, if it lasts for more than a season, the NFL is open to using it as kind of its like G League or experimental league.
Right, which
the
is
review
tight.
process was cool.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to get at.
They show the booth and shit like that. I like that.
They show you inside the booth. They show you the head ref, like telling you in real time, like, hey, this is why this is going down. He's people own up to their mistakes too. Like you can hear them like, oh shit, like I messed up on this one. All right, cool. Or they'll call it in like, hey, you missed X, Y, and Z. Then they'll show them the play, and they're like, oh yeah, my bad. I think that shit's cool. NFL will never do something like that because the NFL doesn't admit they're wrong until like after the season when nobody gives a shit, you know. So it's like they would never really do that in real time. But fucking Josh Gordon is on the Seattle team, still doing Josh Gordon things. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, talent was never his problem.
Right. What was his problem? Was it really just weed?
I think it was just weed, yeah, and he
Wow.
just like couldn't fucking like he just kept getting popped.
Yeah.
Was,
and they give you enough time too.
Yeah, so it's just I don't know. It's Ricky Williams, man.
Ricky fucking Williams.
I mean, he got paid at least. He just retired before he got all of it.
I was like, I think the Patriots was the last team he played on officially. Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon, yeah, I think so. But yeah, he fucking, popped again or something.
Damn. I feel him though, because I gotta smoke weed too.
Yeah, I mean, it's
but I don't have millions of dollars on the line, so
yeah, I don't know. If they were like, look, you need to stop smoking weed for like 3 months for $10 million, I'd be like, I'll suck it up.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I can do that.
Yeah.
Right. After this meeting, just kick my feet up. I got like 5 of these.
It's just one of those things. It's when NFL players get popped for drugs. I'm like, from what I understand, they're like, hey, your drug test will be in like 3 months on this day.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool.
I picture them hiring somebody to follow him around to like pull blunts out of his mouth, and every time they turn around, he just has one lit.
It's just like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know where your priorities are, man. It's like Jay Morant, like pulling out that gun at that fucking strip club on Instagram Live. What are you doing, man? Yeah. What are you fucking doing? Like, right after the article about you pulling out a gun on a teenager came out, like a week before this.
Right.
Like, I got to thank him as a Nuggets fan and that number 1 seed that he, chose to sit out 5 games or whatever. But
welcome.
Yeah.
I was telling someone at work, and they were it's like people come here to do dirt. Like, this is the rich people playground. Like, people come here to do dirt, like, or not dirt necessarily, but like to do shit they wouldn't do at home, and there's like a culture of secrecy here. Like, there really is. It's just like, it's kind of like Vegas. Like, oh yeah, I saw so and so doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm not going to go on the internet blasting about it because it's the culture here. And I'm just like, this nigga is so fucking stupid. Like,
no, if he didn't post about it, nobody would know.
Right. Because you could have did all that shit in front of whoever you wanted at the strip club. Nobody would have gave a fuck. Even if somebody would have said something, nobody would have gave a fuck because Glendale is a weird area.
Yeah. Especially that club specifically.
Like, it's the mayor of that town owns the club.
Yeah.
And the dispensary next to it. Which is nigga, you would have been good. But
yeah, did you see pictures of the room? Like,
I didn't see the room. No.
It is literally covered in money. Like, all the surface is just covered in like I assume dollar bills. But it's like, and then there's just like, he's just there with one stripper and she's like doing like twerking on his lap, and he's just like laying back, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude. like good for you. Like, if there was no gun involved, good for you. Do whatever you want, man. Like, that's your money. That's, however you want to spend it. You're a grown ass man. But also, right. But because now, like, there was an investigation and they had to pull that fucking security footage and stuff. Like, oh, that's public record.
Right. You fucked up. Even if there are no charges. I mean, nothing happened anyways. Well, legally. But
No, but it's like the NBA can
PR
still
wise,
suspend him.
exactly. It's a fucking disaster for this dude. He got suspended in like the next two games, like immediately, which
Well,
is
he took a leave of absence, so he
oh
like
okay.
and the Grizzlies like he did that voluntarily, and the Grizzlies were like okay because they're hoping that they'll be like that the league will be like, well, all right, he like took 2 games off, so like
It don't work like that though.
yeah, I
He
know, but
said he was sorry.
he said he was sorry, but it's just like,
uh,
and it's also just like it's like fuck, man. The article from the fucking Times came out like a week before where you
You
were
big cold-blooded dummy.
you're threatening a 17-year-old with a fucking gun.
bro, I saw that shit too, and I was like, yo, he's not from that life, from what I understand.
Yeah, but I mean,
And I told someone else, and they were like, "We don't get it." And I was like, "It's because it's the culture. Like he gets getting wrapped up in that image. He may start. I'm like, he may be hanging out with some people who doing some shit that he was never really exposed to growing up. He just saw in the videos, and like them niggas ain't got nothing good for you, nothing good for you, And it's just like it's a shame, bro. Like and he's young, hopefully, like, and everyone loves a redemption story, especially here in America,
Yeah. No, I mean, like, hopefully this is a wake-up call and he'll like get rid of those people who are causing him to do those kind of things.
Yeah, because they'll get you killed real quick.
Yeah. At best they might take the fall for you one time, but
right.
Only so many people are going to sit in jail for somebody else's crime.
Mm-hmm. Especially nowadays.
Scam will. Always.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Scame's doing the time.
Yeah, he's always false confessing everything.
Yeah.
Every crime.
I just walk into the police station like, yo, what you got this week?
I'll take that one. I did it.
I'll take that one.
There's video evidence that you were somewhere else. I still did it.
Snap!
This game just being at crime scenes, just throwing DNA around.
Or I guess in this case, it's fucking spitting everywhere. Just fucking hair and shit.
Shave my beard at every crime scene.
It was me, fingerprints, nigga. Fucking stupid. Ah, that's fucking funny. Oh man. Oh shit. I forgot what we were talking about. So whoops. Had a major brain fart.
Should we do quick standings and then close it out?
You got something else, game?
Bruins are the greatest.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't even talk about hockey.
Huh?
They're all in. Fastest team to 50 wins.
Wow.
Killed it at the trade deadline. They're all in.
Oh, excuse
me. Going for the cup.
Fuck
yeah, they're odds-on favorite. Vegas likes Bruins to win the cup this year.
Yep, already got 100 points, 50 wins, crushing it.
Damn.
Yeah, Avalanche won an overtime game against one of the worst teams in the league. So there's that.
Yeah, hey, wins the win,
point.
Baby. That's the point.
Solid point coming out of overtime.
And then our captain might be back in time for the playoffs. So
nice. Hell yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah.
It has not been. It has been an injury-filled year for my team
too.
Oh yeah,
that's right. That's right. Too. Yeah, no. So we ain't leaving yet. We ain't leaving yet. We still here, baby.
Fucking watching the game. I almost forgot about it, and I'm watching the goddamn game.
I mean, doesn't that say everything about baseball?
Yeah, Mexico is shitting on Team USA right now.
Oh man,
7-1 Mexico in that one.
Ooh, didn't you say something about Great Britain?
Yeah,
they beat Great Britain in their first game.
Yeah, and then Great Britain lost to Canada.
0-2. Yeah, they lost to Canada today.
18-8.
Japan's killing it. They're 4-0.
Yeah, they just beat Australia today, but yeah, it looks like
Everybody else is like either 1-2 or 2-2 or some shit like that. 1-0.
Damn, fucking Japan, World Baseball Classic. Yeah, it's always crazy. It's
Yeah,
they
some
rep-
teams you wouldn't expect. We got it. There's an Israel team, Great Britain, Australia. I think is a
Australia.
new one, and
interesting.
then
They stopped playing
yeah, I think
cricket.
everybody else is around. Everybody else has been in the tournament before, I believe.
Crikey, I think Steve would be pissed. They found out they stopped playing cricket. That's my guy, Doug. I really miss Steve Irwin for real. Like
I
that
mean,
one
his
always
son
hurts.
and daughter are still doing nature
But
stuff.
I didn't grow up with them.
So, so angry about the crocodile.
Oh,
That was the
shit.
celebrity death that really haunted John.
It hurts, man. Oh,
John punches every stingray he sees now.
I fucking stab him, bro. I'm like, this is for my nigga Steve.
This is for Steve. Tries to drown him. Just hold the stingray underwater.
I want to die.
Oh, you're a fighter, huh?
I'm legit crying, yo. That's fucking funny. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. But yeah, it's crazy, like, because we grew up when we dominated all American sports, and like as we became teenagers and shit, there was like this shift where it's like the rest of the world literally caught up to us, whether it was basketball and here we like baseball and shit. It's crazy to hear that like Japan's
See, it's
like
a little
fucking
different for me because I grew up watching sports that are dominated by other cultures. Like I grew up watching hockey, which is especially in the '90s, like dominated by Russians, and then now, and well, even then, in
but hockey's
baseball,
not an American
Dominicans and
game though.
Ricans. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But baseball, it's like we
That's why
knew
it's different for
because
me.
Yeah,
like
but Americans
baseball
don't play fucking baseball anymore.
anymore. And we knew that
Yeah,
because of how we grew up and shit. And it was interesting seeing that bubble up to pop culture and shit. Like, hey, Americans aren't playing, like, nigga, no shit.
Because it's expensive.
It's all the Caribbeans, nigga. Like, and Japanese kids and shit, like, and you see it now. Like, it's really cool.
Well,
Sports
they
is,
also got rid of all the fucking baseball diamonds in like non-rich areas, so like
oh
only
shit, yeah.
so only like upper class kids can play it in America because you need
See,
all that equipment and shit.
like I didn't even know that because we grew up with so many fucking parks, and then like there's so many schools in Chelsea that each school had a fucking field, whether it was a legit baseball field or just makeshift. So yeah, interesting, man. Damn, yeah,
Yeah, they got rid of a lot of like city fields and like non-suburban areas. So
yeah,
yeah. There used to
interesting.
be one. There used to be a baseball field right next to my house, and it was abandoned when we moved in. And now it's just like a regular. They turned into like a dog park kind of. It's not a dog park, but it's a place you would go to walk your dog and like go to the
Yeah,
water and shit like that.
wow,
yeah,
yeah, that's crazy, bro. And they wonder why baseball. It's not.
They wonder why it's dying.
yeah, we'll see if pitch clock helps that.
I know. Still got the biggest fucking paychecks though. Shit,
Mhm.
fuck, man.
Well, NBA's closing
Got that old time money in it.
They are.
That's why.
They are. NBA is definitely doing that. Speaking of NBA, were those the standings you were referring to, my good sir?
Oh yeah.
You want to bang those out?
Sure. Hold on real quick.
No worries. I can do the East real quick. Bucks in first, Celtics in second, a game and a half behind. 76ers, third place, 3 games behind. Cavaliers in fourth, 6.5 games behind. Nets in fifth, 9.5 games behind. And then we have the Knicks in sixth. Well, I guess it's Nets and Knicks are tied. Great. Then we have the Heat in seventh, Hawks in eighth, Raptors in ninth, and the Bulls in 10th.
Yep. And in that Western Conference, Denver Nuggets continue to hold their 5-game lead over the Sacramento Kings, even though they've lost 3 in a row. Then the Memphis Grizzlies Phoenix Suns, LA Clippers. They lost the fucking Nets today. Golden State Warriors, Minnesota Timberwolves, Dallas Mavericks at 8, Utah Jazz at 9, and the Oklahoma City at 10. Lakers looking on the outside at 11. So hopefully they do not make it, because everybody seems to think that they're like a dangerous fucking team, and I'm like, the Denver Broncos became a fucking laughingstock because you played fucking national games of them all the time, and everybody got to see how fucking terrible they were. But every fucking day when there's a national game, it's a fucking Lakers game, and I'm like, they aren't even 500.
But they have LeBron.
Yeah, they have LeBron, and ESPN is still like, oh, if it's a 1-8, matchup for the Nuggets and Lakers, I like the Lakers' chances. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't hockey where that shit can happen. If a 1 seed beats an 8 seed, it happens like once in a fucking decade in the NBA.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It is bullshit, it's LA, it's the history, it's the market share, it's fucking,
Yeah, it's the Yankees of basketball.
Right. And on paper, everything, yes, these motherfuckers should be killing it. And I think you're not just gonna outright call LeBron. I don't know.
He's our age.
No, we will. I was gonna say we'll tell them, like, we say the Lakers suck. Like, we'll say it flat out. The Lakers suck, but like mainstream will never say that because it's not popular amongst the higher ups, I should say, but fuck them, dog. They outside. I hope they don't make the playoffs because fuck the Lakers as a Celtics fan, which is great. And the Nuggets being number 1, of course. I know you got a lot to say about that because it's Denver.
I mean, it's Denver. I get it, but it's also just like
bullshit.
Fuck
though.
you, man.
Yeah,
like,
right.
we
number
got
one is number 1.
2-time MVP, probably the 3-time MVP. Last time that happened was fucking Larry Bird, and I get it. Oh, he doesn't have the rings, blah blah blah. But but also like at this point, I'm like, man, I'm so fucking sick of this. Like, he doesn't care. He just wants to win a fucking championship, so he doesn't give a shit about like whether he wins the MVP for the 3rd time or not. So like, but I'm still like, oh, you fucking dicks.
Yeah,
like,
coming from,
I don't know. I would love it if the Nuggets won the championship this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, coming from growing up in Boston and being in that market, and then coming out here and just being like, oh yeah, I get it now, because I'm like, there's no fucking bias, no, and then it's like, oh yes, the fuck there is, bro. I'm like, no, we're just fucking good, which is true at the time, but it's it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and like Boston's good this year too. Boston's very good chance to represent the East in the finals. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just, and I get it. Like, Denver has bench problems. They need to, like, their bench needs to figure their shit out, because it's like currently they're -14 when fucking Jokic is not on the floor and he cannot play every fucking minute.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
But, all right. Yeah. But anyway, the Nuggets make the fucking championship. I can fucking be a happy person.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. That'd be fucking nuts. Balls. Word. Thank you guys for fucking with us. This has been the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. Make sure you follow us all collectively on the internet at TMS Report. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, and make sure you hit the motherfucking bell icon as well. Boys, where can they follow you?
You can find me at Julian C. Mitchell, because that's my name.
Follow me at Game666.
And follow me. I am at the Beatnik. We'll be back next week. Peace out.